The Great Patriotic War is a huge emotional distress for a lot of people in our country. It's hard to find a family in our country which hasn't lost anybody in this awful war. 2,000 of courageous soldiers died, leaving their children without fathers and wives widowed. People sacrificed their lives to save the country from outer invasion, to save their commanders and families. Each city that coped with all the pressure brought by Hitler's army was awarded with the heroic title. Now we are in one of these towns. Our city Voronezh, which is located on two banks of Voronezh River, is also called the Second Stalingrad. During the Great Patriotic War, the whole Voronezh region was affected, but the city itself became the center of all events. Now, 75 years after this war, we have an opportunity to feel the fear of that war. Let's look at the culture heritage of our city.
During the Great Patriotic War, Voronezh was destroyed. It was practically turned into ruins, but the heroic defenders of Voronezh stopped the German invaders, and they never moved further to the east and over the Volga River. Several years ago, Voronezh received the status of the City of Military Glory. One Saturday day, 13 June 1942, a lot of children came together to the Pioneer Garden. The war was not far away, the city hadn't been bombed yet. However, the day people saw the first enemy bomber in the sky, it was the only one after bombardment in autumn 1931. It dropped 3 bombs, which fell in the Pioneer Garden. Over 300 children get killed. Also, there were a lot of wounded people. This tragedy shocked the citizen. Soon the city faced even more severe troubles. On the 27 August 1942, the group of German soldiers shot 452 people on the outskirts near a small ravine. There were people who had got wounded during the bombing and were at treatment in civil hospitals. There were a lot of women and 35 children among them. One more memorable place is Chizhovsky bridgehead. Chizhovka was the suburbs of our city located on the right bank where hard fights were taking place until liberation of the city in 1933. Soviet forces managed to stay in this area and take the offensive. That is why this place is called Chizhovsky bridgehead. About 17,000 people died in this place. In Transport Square you can see Rotonda, an unusual historic monument of war. Shortly before the Germans had attacked in 1940, a new building had been built there. It was the therapy department of Voronezh Regional Hospital. The education department was located in the extension of this building. The professors were reading lessons for students of the medical university in a 2-story lecture hall. This building was made of bricks and reinforced with concrete columns. During the defense of the city, which lasted for 212 days, this building complex was ruined.
Today you have learned the war history of one city, but there are others which took their part in this great victory. We must remember them. Nobody is forgotten. Nothing is forgotten.